Hey there, Pisces. Welcome to Aqua's Rainbow Tarot. My name is Marilyn, and I'll be doing your read for today. Please leave a comment, hit the like button. Consider subscribing into the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you, Pisces. Thank you for the love, feedback, and support. This reading is going to be from July 10th through July 20th, or whenever you get to see this reading is the right time, as this is also a timeless reading, Pisces. This is going to be a general collective read. Please take what resonates again and leave the rest, as this may or may not resonate with everyone. Cross watchers are welcome. Let's see the messages the guys want you to know. And as I provide the messages, Pisces, be open and receptive during our time together. For those of you that's been in my channel, welcome back. For those new, thank you. Welcome to the channel. And I hope you all in the States had a very happy 4th of July. For those in Canada, happy Canada Day that recently passed. And for all the other sides of the world, peace, love, and light. Let's get this reading started, Pisces. All for the highest good. I cleansed and shuffled all the cards. And also did my prayers. Let's give it one more shuffle here. And so let's get started. You might be able to see the cards or not all on the table. We'll go through all of them, discuss it, and get any clarifiers if needed, Pisces. So far you're getting the 7 of Wands, the Devil, the Magician, King of Cups, 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands, 2 of Wands, 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the Judgment. The middle represents the present. The bottom represents what you could control. The top is usually your near future or what's to come. Or it could be something that you're already transitioning through and it's in that process into your future. So usually I let the guides guide me into where to start. Right now I am getting here the Devil card. Let's start there. Sometimes people might see this card and get scared. Obviously something toxic, something maybe a temptation, lust, anything with this energy here with this Devil card is just something that could be restrictive or obsessive behavior or energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be Pisces, but it could be energy around you, Pisces. So again, restrictive or obsessive behavior on something. So I'm going to continue looking here because you also have the 7 of Swords, which is basically what you can control currently. And with the 7 of Swords is showing me dishonesty. Again, restrictions, obsessions, dishonesty. So again, there's an energy around you, Pisces, that's being dishonest. It's not being truthful. Again, there's some sort of restriction, obsession type of behavior somewhere in that area. Let's take a look here with the 10 of Swords. With the 10 of Swords is basically showing me that you're wanting to give up on someone or something, which feels like it's a connection to all this. So more like an energy around you that's being restrictive, that's either being obsessive, being toxic, somewhere in that area. Again, where it's conflicting your heart and mind and wanting to let go, release of whatever that toxic energy or behavior of that someone. With the Queen of Swords here is showing me that you're basically overcoming problems, which could have also been with that situation. So you're overcoming those problems and trying to come into a more rational decision. I see other things here coming ahead, so it looks like you're trying to release that toxic energy of a person, place, or thing around you. And then you have the 7 of Wands, which is showing me that you're taking action and standing up for yourself into something that is taking motion. With this 3 of Wands, coming into a logical conclusion, maintaining focus, optimism into a new venture. You have the Magician, which shows that it's definitely something that you're coming into a creation, is a movement, something that you're starting, and you've given it a lot of thought, and it looks like it's coming into fruition. It went from manifesting something into making it happen. So you're putting planting a seed, let's just say, try to find the right words for you. Then you have the Two of Wands, which shows it could be also decisions in the career, business, financial area, and you have the ability and confidence to be able to come right out of that. You have the Four of Pentacles. With this, you're showing having your guard up, trying to manage your resources, either not overspend or saving for something, again, that with the Magician you're trying to create for your own growth and prosperity and progression into your near future. With the Judgment cards here, is showing me that you're doing a total transformation inside and out. So you're tapping with your inner self and intuitions. With the Ten of Cups here, is showing me that you're going to reach a level of joy and happiness and peace. So those things are looking good for you, Pisces. You have the King of Cups, male or female. Again, this has to do with connections. There is this restrictive energy connection with someone, but there's also a good loving connection coming ahead. So if you dealt with someone that was toxic and you're giving up on it, or you're decided to let go, there's also showing an incoming new connection, which doesn't look to be as this toxic situation here. So let's take a look at anything else in the general areas. Take what resonate with that and leave the rest. Thank you. Strongest Pisces energy. Strongest Pisces energy. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we have a few cards that came out. We have the Ace of Wands. With the Ace of Wands, it's showing me that whatever, again, you're bringing into motion with this Magician, Ace of Wands, you're bringing something into motion. Again, finance, business-related investments, whether it's buying property or whatever it is that you're putting in motion or manifesting about, it's going to be rewarded, it's going to be successful, and I would go for it, basically. You're being guided to this. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Let me straighten out some of these cards. Ten of Pentacles here. With the Ten of Pentacles is showing that you're reaching, either you are right now, or reaching a level of stability when it comes to finances. You have the Five of Cups. With this one, is showing me that you're going through some type of frustration here in this toxic level. It could have been a separation, someone that you lost due to their toxic behavior pattern. Somewhere in that area where there's dishonesty, there was dishonesty with this moon, and you basically went with your gut and intuition, decided to, either if you haven't walked away yet, you're deciding to walk away from it. Again, in the new connection, there's a new cycle with the world where it's going to fulfill you and bring you into better, higher self growth and things that will actually serve purpose in your life versus having to go through headaches. So you have the Temperance, which is maintaining a level of balance and harmony, also finding a resolution to some of those conflicts and matters. We have being rewarded, celebrated. So there's something coming in the next few months. I say anywhere between the month of October to January, or January to March. There's some celebrations coming that is being rewarded around during that time frame. You have the 8 here of Swords, and is showing that you were feeling restricted and trapped with that situation there. You have the 8 of Pentacles, showing determination now to do a steady progress in your life, which is going to bring abundance, is going to bring successful completions in that level. Again, you have the Devil, so it's showing here 2 devils, so definitely it's a strong energy, Pisces. 2 devils, so it's showing something toxic, a toxic connection. Could be someone that has been battling with some sort of addiction. When I say addiction, doesn't necessarily have to be drugs or alcohol, which is still, it could be verbal, physical, mental abuse. It could be other type of abuse, like maybe someone with a gambling problem, addiction, or someone that's too obsessed and jealous. Anywhere in that area of toxic, where it brings some sort of confusion, insecurities. It's also dishonesty there. Whatever connection with this energy or person is not good. It's basically not serving your purpose, which it made you go into some sort of thinking, into making decisions, and you decided to either, again, if you haven't given up on it yet, you're deciding on letting go of that. Again, you're looking into moving into better things and bringing it into motion and ideas. Again, with the Chariot here, this is also a major arcana, and it's showing basically victory will be rewarded, and changes by releasing that, you're opening doors to better things to come. You have the Page of Swords, and with this one is showing that you're going through or have already gone through those difficult situations, but again with the Chariot, you're having good changes ahead coming. So let's throw a little bit more. We have a 7 of Pentacles. You're taking time to evaluate and reflect on things, which is going to harvest some rewards. As you can see, the growth here, things you planted seeds on, that is basically going to bring rewards. So something that you've been thinking about, working on, investing on, taking your time and research into making it happen, it looks like it's going to be working out for you. And leaving you with the last few general collective read here, and we'll move on to maybe a love deck here to get a little more clarification on that area with that person. You know, I'm a little curious. Then we have the 4 of Cups. And with the 4 of Cups, it looks like something or someone has you unhappy again. So it's throwing a lot of the energy here now in this collective read, because everything else seems to be going well, or going to become, you know, even better. So at least we know in the financial area, things are looking up, things that are going to bring you growth. Let's see who this person is and what's going on there, because that's where the strongest energy keeps pulling with messages. And let me shuffle some of this cards. This one's called the Lover Oracle cards, which is basically going to give a little bit more clarity as to that situation there, Pisces. Again, we have a toxic person we discussed about, and 2 major arcanas of the same, which is the Devil card. So that means that energy with that person is very strong. Very strong energy, which has weighed you down in those areas. Let's take a look. Okay. Strongest messages for Pisces. Thank you. Strongest messages for Pisces. Let's clarify this toxic situation. Anything else you might want? Thank you. Anything else you want? Thank you. All right, let's just get through them. All right, so we have I'm stuck in visions of us together. So again, that's where the obsessive behavior is. They're imagining something that's obsessive in their minds, whoever this connection is. They have hurt me, so they're basically taking out their toxic behavior is due to their own pain. This has nothing to do with you, Pisces. This has to do with their inner personal self. So whatever pain or hurt they've been through, they've been basically taking that behavior into a toxic way, and obsessive, restrictive way, maybe a jealous way, with yourself, your energy. So that's what I'm getting there. I feel lonely. This could be your energy, where you might be wanting support from this other connection, but you're not getting it. So you're feeling lonely. You're feeling like you have to deal with these issues or things, like if you're doing it all on your own and not having that support system. So it gives you basically something to think about, and that's why it's showing that you're at that point where you're ready to give up on it and let it go. Why can't I tell you the truth? So again, the two devil cards: strong energy, dishonesty, lies, cheating, possibility, and other things, lust behaviors, things of that sort. So dishonesty. The passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. So it all depends what their passion is on, what they're passionate about. If it's a obsessive passion, if it's something, all depends on what they don't know how to handle. Because you're not gonna you're basically letting this pass to see if they're gonna change and things of that sort, but they're not changing. So you have to release and things that doesn't grow purpose anymore, and in order for you to grow, you can't save everyone. So when they're not willing to save themselves, at times the best thing out of love is to let them go. No one understands me but you. So they must think that you're the obsessive behavior, that you're the only person they could come to, but they're not really helping the situation out. People don't believe me. Well, dishonesty. Sometimes people lie too much or cry wolf too much, that people start not believing anymore. You deserve better. So they definitely know that you deserve better, but they're still being toxic. So it's become a cycle. And that's where you got to think about releasing, to let go, or free will. Like I said, it's really up to you. But whoever this Pisces energy is, take it as it resonates. When it comes to the love area, definitely need to evaluate that situation, because it's not serving you any purpose or growth. The love is not really fully 100% how you deserve to be loved, or anyone. It's basically being more bad than good. So when you weigh the options, if you have more bad than good, then what's the purpose of it? If you're putting more effort and energy into something that's not meeting you halfway, or not even making an effort, then what's the point of that? If they're always going to be on you, restricting you, and all these bunch of stuff, but they're not even meeting half of anything to make you happy, what's the purpose of that? We only got one life to live, and we got to try to make the best of it. And they're moving you to different cycles and energy and changes to try to get you away from these things that you need to release. Because like I mentioned, I believe before in past reads, it's all about you now, and you have to focus in your life to be able to invest and progress invest in you and progress for your future. So that is the message for this Pisces energy. Again, take it as it resonates. We'll throw last messages here, Pisces, to see if there's anything else. Thank you, Spirit. Again, when I said it, evaluate, it says reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So take a look in the mirror of yourself and see what yourself tells your inner self. When I say that, it's like a duality. It's like you're facing yourself and your own fears. And when you're actually looking at yourself, what do you see? Tell yourself, write those things down of what you see when you see yourself in the mirror. And you write the 10, at least 10 things down. And then when you take a time to reflect and meditate and tap into your inner self, see what you discovered. What has your intuition opened your eyes up to? What type of knowledge and wisdom did it lead you to? So that you can tap into whatever is keeping you stagnant or in fear or anything, and help you build from there the courage for you to do what you need to do. And it's hard. Some people don't like to look at themselves in a mirror. They don't like to see what they see. But that's the point. When you start seeing those things in you, then you can start opening your eyes into the things that are hurting you or causing more harm than good. And then you're able to find a more rational, logical conclusion or decision to help you overcome these things. Again, take what resonate, peace, love, and light. That was to me like a deep read when it tapped into the connection, emotional side with you, Pisces, with the connection there with that person. Again, but there is someone new that I see there. No interest yet whatsoever on your end or your energy, because you're too busy stuck over here paying attention to that. So again, other things that are coming as the cycles are going to be changing, and those things look good in other areas. In other general areas, Pisces, your energy looks good except in the love department. So just making that clear. Now, let's see these cards that came out. Up and out. To heal the parts of you that feels hurt, you must feel every emotion. It has to come up to come out. Don't try to push your feelings away. Sit with them and feel them as you release them. As I mentioned, when you take time to reflect and evaluate, you look at yourself in the mirror, when you're taking your space, write at least 10 things down, like I mentioned. Take that time to reflect and evaluate yourself. And when you go back to it and you start, you'll even realize things that you might have not even known about, that you were feeling trapped deep inside you as well. And so when you stop pushing those feelings away and you start tapping into what's really bothering you, that's when you release to heal. You just took a step there. And then it says, dance it out. Hey, my mom is a Pisces. And one thing my mom could do when I love music, I'm an air sign. And when I put music, that's my outlet. That's my outlet, my personal outlet, along with taking walks by the beach or near waters. That helps me think, calm down, and get to a logical, rational level of thinking where I can make better decisions with a clear mind. My mom, if I put her music and she's very funny, she'll start dancing. Dance like nobody's watching, and I love that about her. But again, she's a water sign, so there are deep emotions and scars, from the past. So it says in this oracle card, enough about me. I can move emotions through my body by dancing. Whenever I start to feel built up energy or crankiness, I will play some music and move intuitively. I don't have to look a certain way, simply move and feel as the stress or heaviness begins to ease out of my body. So again, those are things that could help you along the way. Again, take it like it resonates, free will, but those are good, good suggestions, good to know, good messages there. And it says here, the final one, I am completely engaged in what I do in the here and now. I call it play instead of work. I am deeply fulfilled by all that I do. So You call it basically completely engaged in what you do. The here and now, call it play instead of work. So basically taking time to do the things you enjoy when it comes to the plannings of your investments, because Pisces are workaholics. I call them workaholics. Hey, you work hard and you don't have too much time at times to even take time to yourself for fun and play. So take those times. Again, within those things, hey, free will, if you like to try it out, you could even comment me within a week or two. Let me know, hey, how that go. Take it as it resonates again with the messages. This was a collective read. I appreciate you have been here for the read, and I look forward to reading for you in the next weeks, days, months, or even years ahead. Appreciate you, and have a great week. Take care.